Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, y'all. This is Budget Wait Vlog, and I am a 25-year-old cash budgeter just trying to get a hold of my finances, y'all. Your girl, look at her nails, okay? I'm officially back from Charlotte, North Carolina. Oh my gosh, I had a blast. Today we're going to be cash stuffing 1410. So let me go ahead and start to put this money away while I yap with y'all, because y'all know yapping is what I get paid to do. So North Carolina was actually so much fun, you guys, with all of my family members. I learned so much, not only history about my family, but about Charlotte. And I didn't know they were the first in flight, but they were. I think that's so cool because I had asked the question because on their license plate it says first in flight, so I anticipated that had something to do with it, but I didn't really know all the information. So I asked my cousin a couple of questions and she told me there were these brothers whose names I'm not gonna remember right now, that they lived in Ohio but moved to North Carolina, to Charlotte specifically, because the aerodynamics in Charlotte were better than the aerodynamics in Ohio. So they got more wind current, more velocity and strength, and that's what allowed them to be able to test their airplanes. So that's why Charlotte is known as the place that is first in flight. Now, we are starting with the wallet. We haven't done the wallet for so long because lately I've had to get gas before I can cash stuff, which actually also happened this week, but because, oh, I didn't do it like that. I remember. But because I am cash stuffing today, I'm just going to move it a little later. Hold on. So I actually just went to go grab my iPad, which I show y'all in every video. It's just my digital cash plan sheet. It makes it easier for me to do denominations, especially when I'm doing them different than I have done them in the past because of the way that the funds were gifted to me. So for gas, it's supposed to get 60 per usual, but I'm actually not gonna put this in here because I already got gas. I forgot, and I'm gonna put it with the money for a credit card. So let's go ahead and go straight to our bills binder instead, actually. You guys, so I'm officially done with school in 2 weeks, and I'm applying for job after job after job after job. Okay, for a long time I was applying and getting rejected, and it was very much so hurting my pride. Credit card is gonna get $460 this week. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then how did I do the 60? I did it 2 20s, 20, 40, a 10, 50, and 2 5s. So now there should be 460 in here. So credit card has 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 55, 60. Yep, 460 in credit card. Like I was saying, I was applying and getting rejected, and it was really forcing me to swallow my pride because I'm in the field of finance, and it's highly competitive field, but it's also such a broad field. Girl, what are you doing? Because originally I was like, oh, I can only do finance at a bank. No. You can do finance anywhere, silly girl. You just gotta get out of your own way. So I started looking into things. Like, everywhere has a financial department, and I don't know why I was so stuck on only at a bank, only at a bank, only at a bank. So I was able to broaden my horizon and apply at other places, and I officially heard back from the first one this morning, and I'm super excited to see what that looks like. So health insurance is going to get her usual $115. Also, my mom got a letter from Kaiser because we are in California, and that's who our healthcare is with. And because I turned 26 this year, they're like, hey girl, your daughter is going to be kicked off of your health insurance. So that's literally why I'm doing this. And it's crazy because the amount I want in here, I may not even have to use if I get a job, because the job will also have health insurance benefits. Now, there is a really high chance I have to pass a probationary period before I get said healthcare benefits. So I am glad that I have this prepared because I don't know what duration of time that will be. And I'd rather be prepared than not. So now in health insurance, we have 1, 2, 3,100 to 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 95, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 3,303? Yes. In health insurance. So far. Let's go sinking funds. And you guys, I wanted to take my brother to do something this summer so bad, but I've literally been working like a dog because I am trying to prepare myself for these different milestones that I want to hit. And I feel bad, but it's also like I will work an extra shift, but then I'll be able to do more with him later on because things are just getting more expensive. So I just don't have the funds. And I do have the funds. I do. I could move them from the envelopes I have them in currently, but I refuse to do that because I think once you open that door stays ajar. And I'd rather just keep that door closed. Is he a little frustrated? Not really, because he didn't know. It's going to be a surprise. I told my mom. I didn't tell him. I do that on purpose. Girls' night is going to get $50 this week. And I'm doing that in 3 10s. 1, 2, 3. And 4 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now girls' night has 1, 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 75. 175. But he's so cute. He asked if we could go to lunch like a brother-sister day, and we did. And we played Uno, and it was so cute. All the waitresses were like, wow, you guys are playing a card game, and he's not on his phone. And I was like, yeah, I have to actively try to get him off his phone. Because in this generation, they're little gamers. Date night got 40. So 1, 20, 40 isn't date night. And I want him still to be able to have good communication skills, not only be stuck on the game all day 25/8. Leisure is not getting anything currently. Vacation is also not getting anything currently because I'm paying off my credit cards right now, so I'm really focused on that. Oh, excuse me. Let me drink some water really quick. My voice is going out. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So now groceries is going to get 40 this week. And then I am officially going to go shopping, I think, next week. I got a meal prep. So groceries now has 1, 52, 53, 20, 40, 60, 84. 400. So not next week, the week after. I try to take 500 with me. I don't always use it all, but having 500 makes it way easier because then I just have a little bit more of a buffer, and then I could change the meals because once you start to meal prep, you pretty much know how much money you're going to need to make a certain amount of meals. But I'm still in the process of finding out what meals I like and what I want to continue to make on a daily basis. So I've been testing a lot of different meals lately. Now, in our holiday sinking funds, we are going to go to Christmas, which is going to be getting 10. So Christmas now has 1, 20, 30, 45, 55, 60. And I think I finally decided that this year my sister is not getting a Christmas gift out of me. Not right now, at least. Because she's working her own job as well, and I'm gonna tell her she doesn't have to get me anything either. That way we can put our money on not only our parents but also our brothers, and I think that would be really something really cute for us to do for all of them. New Year's, Easter is Father's Day, Mother's Day. Black Friday is gonna get $5. So now Black Friday has 20, 45, 55, 65, 66, 67, 68 in Black Friday. And then I'm gonna start putting money in New Year's in August, as well as, I think that's it. Oh, and then I have to start doing, oh, I was like, did I skip birthdays? Birthdays is also getting 5. Perfect. Okay. We have 3 birthdays in August, so I don't know why I only put $5 in there. But my next check, I will put a little more because goodness me. Okay. So we're going to go into the 100 envelope savings challenge right now, and we are slowly but surely rounding out this section 8 here. I put 160 in here, I believe. Yep. So we're gonna go 1, 50, 60, correct. Okay. So now, in this 100 envelope savings challenge for section 8, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50, 570, 590, 610, 630, 640. So we're close. It's supposed to be 755. I'm gonna be over though because I have been overstuffing. It's what I do. So let's go ahead and cross off 2 on here, and then we will see. So we're crossing off 74 and 73 for this section. And then next, the only 2 we have left in this section are 72 and 71, and then we will officially be on section 7. I will tell you, as much as I love this 100 envelope savings challenge, it can be very daunting because I feel like I've been saving so much money for so long, but I'm only on section 8. Versus in my 5K and 10K that are monthly challenges, it's definitely a bit more rewarding because every month I get to take money out so I can see my progress a little better. So something that I would say is developing different types of discipline when it comes to how you save or spend or invest is also important because it's definitely different mental muscles that we're working on. So in our 10K savings challenge, from the Aesthetic Dollar, we are going to be putting $350 because we are actually 2 weeks behind. So 1, 2, 3, 50. So that'll do week 1 and week 2 for the month of July. And then next week we can only stuff week 3 because I think we will officially be caught up. My trip did do that, but it's okay. And then now we're going to go into that 5K also from the Aesthetic Dollar. And we're going to do the same thing. We're doing the first 2 weeks for the month of July as well. If I could separate it, that would be great. And this one is 175. So we have 150, 75. Perfect. Oh no, I was right the first time. So now we're going to put that in here. Oh. And that is going to complete this week's video, y'all. It felt so weird not recording for a week, like not speaking with my blue babies, my fam bam. I was like, what is actually going on? Now, this video is going to be a little bit shorter than the rest of the videos I have simply because things are moving around, and I just wanted to take a moment to tell you guys how grateful I am for everybody who has not only commented, supported the channel, joined the community, but also engaged or watched a video. it definitely means a lot to me. I understand that time is something we will never get back, so I do not ever take that for granted. And anybody who just found me, hey, we love blue, not a lot. I mean, we love blue a lot, not a little on this side. But we also love changing our relationship and our dynamic with money, which is currently what we are working on. So I just want to tell y'all, this is just the beginning. If you haven't started and you found me and you're like, how do I start? Great question. Feel free to leave it down below. You can get any of these binders off Amazon. There are dashboards linked in my bio. You can also find envelopes on Amazon or Etsy, and I can link those down below as well. You guys, the goal has always been to create a community where these conversations are happening openly and often, right? These are the conversations that will change lives and the ones that I want to be in the middle of. I don't really like to gossip, so let's go ahead and have these conversations instead. Now, if you're like, I hear you, Blue, but right now money is tight and it's a lot, think about it like this. If you can create the discipline with less money, when you have more money, the discipline will be easier to maintain, right? You're always going to have an excuse until you decide what the solution is. Maybe you can't save like me. That's fine. I am a single individual living at home with no kids. Maybe you have kids, a mortgage, student debt. That is completely fine. I'm not telling you to build Rome in a day. I'm telling you to start laying the bricks down and watch how quickly you have a Coliseum. Alright, y'all. Like I say every single video, the best time to start was yesterday. The second best time to start is today. Create that system. Build that community, speak with those individuals, and if you don't have them yet, talk in the description, talk in the comments, not the description, talk in the comments, send me a message, I will reply. I will be that person that you have those conversations with, because this is ultimately how it starts. I love y'all so much, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.